Hello, welcome, salutations, and peace. This is Looking Good with Nate, but just a really short version and also a video version. I haven't done one of these in a while. But as I said, this is just going to be a really short one because this is primarily to let people know who only have seen my YouTube videos that there's a whole bunch more content that's audio that can be found on SoundCloud and lookinggoodwithnate.buzzsprout.com. That's looking good, W, Nate, W and the Nate's lowercase. And there's no slash between the W and the Nate. So it's looking good, W, Nate, .buzzsprout, BUZZSPROUT.com. So that's looking good with Nate.buzzsprout.com. And there's also a Facebook page now that's Looking Good with Nate, but with the slash between the W and the Nate. And I guess, yeah, if you want to follow my Tumblr, you can follow my Tumblr too. You can find that at saxycookies.tumblr.com. That's Saxy as in, SAXY, and then cookies spelled normally, .tumblr, TUMBLR, I believe. I always forget if there's a U in there, but I don't think so. Besides, the first, you know what I mean. there's not two U's. But, so yeah, so that's saxycookies.tumblr.com. And is that, I guess I'll also share, so, for those of you, I guess, people who only see in the video don't even know, but I also talk about comic books now. And I've stopped talking about comic books for a little bit because I had hella fines at the libraries in my town. Like $80 at one, and then like what I thought was $15 at the other one, but it turns out it was only $2 at the other one, like $2.40. So I paid that off, and now so I can now read books and comic books again. I'm currently reading one of Neil Gaiman's like collections of it's like little short nonfiction things. And I haven't started that yet, but I'm excited to read that. He's going to be talking about comics, I know, cinema, maybe music, I don't know. And also just some scholarly stuff, I don't know. I don't really know Neil Gaiman. His name sounds so familiar, so I feel like I've like probably learned about him. But then again, I don't know, maybe not. Anyways, though, so yeah, comic books. I'm currently in the middle of reading All-Star Superman by Grant Morrison, Frank Quietly, and Jamie, what's her name? Jamie Grant. And this is supposed to be a really good, like a staple Superman comic book for those people maybe looking to get into Superman, or people who already love Superman. If you ever, and I can say that I'm about this, about that far. Can you see that? Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm trying my hardest. And it's really good. The art's amazing, and the color makes it come to life, and the story's super good. Oh my goodness. It starts here. I'll look at the beginning for you real quick. So it opens up with Superman saving this group of astronauts on the first manned mission to the sun. What happens though is Lex, here I'll show you, like this is Superman being all heroic on the way to the, save people from the sun. I'm not sure if she's like an android or an alien or what. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know. This is the person who is used, that Lex hired and I guess experimented on. As you can see, like not looking hella human, but I guess originally from what I can tell, I don't know. I might reread this again before I turn it back, or return it, not turn it back. Sorry, it's early. It's like 1:40. Normally I do the stuff super late. And then, so in this scene, that was just, some stuff. I'm not going to try to ruin too much. I'm just going to stick to the main mission. This is Lex. He's talking to a general of some sort. And so basically in that scene, he's explaining to the general, like the general's like, apparently they broke Lex out of jail, or not broke Lex out. They pardoned Lex so he could help the U.S. government. That was, I guess, the terms of their agreement. This was made, I guess, in like 2003, like the mid 2000s. I'm not really sure. I haven't read a whole lot of that era of Superman. So I don't really know where this fits in really in chronological stuff, or whether or not this is. Well, I'm pretty sure it's canon, or I don't even know. I don't know. It might not be canon. But so yeah, basically what Lex is, he's like talking to the general, and the general is mad at him for. I mean, as I said, the general's mad at Lex for using the funds, as they turned out, to like sabotage the mission to the sun. He's like, "Yo, you can't do that." And Lex literally doesn't care, and he tells the general he's had an epiphany of sorts, and the epiphany he's had is that he's not getting any younger, like as in he's getting older, he's aging. So I mean, it's later in the canonology if it is in canon. But he realized Superman is like staying the same, and he's like Lex is freaked out about that notion, you know. And so he tells the general then, if I'm gonna here, I'll just read it. I'm getting older and he isn't. So if I want to die happy, it's time to get serious about killing Superman, don't you think? And that's how it starts off. And Superman, I'm not going to tell you if he saves the group. I mean, you're going to have to read it. Or I might do a more in-depth, review when I actually finish it. I don't know, and do spoilers, but I don't know. But yeah, that's just a great way to start off tell you the pace, the tonality, and like what this comic book is going to be about. And I really liked it. I'm really enjoying it so far. As you can see, I'm about maybe, I don't know, a third, maybe like, I don't know. I can't think of fractions right now. But, so, yeah, that's going to be the only review I do with this. Excuse me. As I said, I'm trying to keep it short, faster to upload. Oh my god, it takes forever for my phone to upload these videos. And so that's also part of the reason why I want to keep it short. But yeah, so that was my my partial review of All-Star Superman by Grant Morrison. Something Quietly and Jamie something? Yeah, that was close enough. As I said, find me on Facebook. Check out the audio stuff if you haven't. Like and share this. Like and share the audio stuff. Like and share the Facebook page. Just, tell your friends. And so thanks. This was Looking Good with Nate.